giving much away. It is a very big game with a lot of lore and world building and content to check out. So
oh, you bet, Jeff. You bet your ass.
Happy to see what they have today, and then there'll be much more to share afterwards.
Project
guys have always sort of
throw the live stream, Jeff.
1 minute 37 seconds later.
Here we go.
Come on, Jeff. Don't you make me disappointed in you. Oh, that quality though, Jeff. What are you doing, Jeff?
Exactly. Take a look.
Alright, let's take a look.
I love this town. The city of endless opportunity. Ready to get your cherry popped? Yeah, come on!
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, mano, not just any other city. Legends are born here.
The major leagues. We're only here because Dex is pulling the strings. Doubt that puts us in the same
They ain't
league.
playing, dog. They ain't playing.
They just...
How about we go over the plan?
There's this prototype tech.
I like my friend.
To be precise. Jobs to grab it.
Guessing it belongs to a court.
Arasaka.
We're robbing some heavy hitters.
High risk, high reward. First rule of the afterlife.
Ka-ting, baby.
Goes without saying, we do this on the hush. Ideally, nobody.
No, it makes it more tense because you can actually get him
Sounds
killed.
simple enough.
I don't want to get him killed. He's a good friend.
Is it gonna be dangerous?
Don't you worry, mi amor. We're bulletproof.
Your ass moving now!
What the fuck just happened in there?
Can't stop digging Night City.
Fucking major leagues. Happy now, Jackie?
Yep, that's fucking high! Time to bail!
Oh my god, we're so fucked.
Then Keanu Reeves, there he is.
What the trailer shows you is really our stage, the Night City. You know, this gigantic city built of 6 completely unique districts, surrounded by the 7th one that we call the Badlands. As a player, you are meeting Jackie. Jackie's your friend. Now, they together are trying to reach out for something that is very precious. They are trying to reach out for this chip of immortality, this gateway to eternal life. Jackie
eternal life. Oh my god, just notice. This guy's rocking the AirPods.
Oh yes, so
oh yes.
One of the gangs
he's so excited to talk about it.
Oh,
his enthusiasm is super cool.
Is the gang that has been formed in 2076 after death of Elizabeth Borden. She was called Lizzie. Now, she was an owner of a brothel and former sex worker.
The brothel?
And she was protecting
Polish
both guys and girls from harassment, from abuse, and the gang is really continuing her mission. And as a player, you're going to interact with that gang, meet multiple different NPCs, and craft your own relationship with them, and understand what they are all about.
I'll craft my relationship with them, alright.
Okay, so the Badlands is this like dead, dried out space going around the whole Night City.
No, he looks like he looks like a Polish Quentin Tarantino.
Traverse that space in your car or motorcycle.
Oh my god, dude,
this
what's
is a
happening?
Space that is inhabited by
does not look
nomads.
good.
Nomads are living in a different families, and they are traveling across that space in convoys made out of the cars and motorcycles. And as a player, you will be able to traverse and access different type of open world content that has been prepared specifically for you to get that awesome feel of the Badlands as an area. Adam Smasher. He has been introduced in pen and paper in Cyberpunk 2020 by our senpai Mike Pondsmith.
Senpai
is a fully converted
cyborg. This dude.
He is.
Oh, I love him. She has big eyes.
People have watched our previous gameplays, they might remember him. But I'd really like for you to give the people
staring into my soul.
So Reaper Dogs in our game, they are surgeons. They are like a specific type of a job in the social ladder of Cyberpunk. They are accustomed and specialized in replacing limbs to the metal ones. They can basically update your body, enhance your body, change you into this walking war machine.
Pavel, thank you so much for joining us. I know you'll be back later in the episode because you're going to be helping us to analyze the breakdown.
We're calling this an episode. There are more episodes then.
If you pick up Cyberpunk 2077 on PlayStation 4, you'll also be able to play it on PlayStation 5 when the console launches. And that's not all. There will be a free upgrade for Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, but we'll have more details on that soon.
City.
It's very pro-consumer. I love that.
There is just one more thing we want to announce. Something that we've been working on in secret for a while. We are very excited to announce our partnership with Studio Trigger and Netflix to bring you Cyberpunk Edgerunners, a standalone anime set in the Cyberpunk universe, which we've been working on for some time now. Edgerunners is due to launch in 2022, but for some more information, let's go to the team in Tokyo.
I'm excited.
Hi, my name is Saya Elder. I am the Japan-based producer for Cyberpunk Edgerunners. What I do basically on this project is that I am a fixer, to put it in the words of the Cyberpunk universe. We are a game company. We are a bunch of nerds, and wherever there are nerds, there's going to be anime fans. So it was always a dream for us.
Her face while saying that
When we began this project, we were certain that we didn't want to make a recreation of the game. Cyberpunk Edgerunners is a standalone story set in the same universe. The stage is still Night City, but everything else is totally new. New characters, new story. I do like to think that it's going to be a great gateway for newcomers to come and check Cyberpunk game and also the Cyberpunk genre as a whole.
I'm excited.
こんにちは。トリガーの代表取締役の大塚です。
監督の今石です。
キャラクターデザインを担当する吉成です。
トリガーも10年ということで、監督に今石、キャラクターデザインに吉成というトリガーの最強の武人で、トリガー10周年にふさわしい作品にしていきたいと思います。
I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. Coming 2022. I can wait. I can wait.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Why do I expect this guy to not do that?
Now, or I will swear to God!
That's unnecessary.
Well, yeah, hey, now, before I blow your fucking head off!
So mean, so rude. Yep. Went as well as expected.
Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode.
Editing mode?
I'll sever the link to the BD Roller's sensory array. You'll be able to look around freely. Whole scene's yours. Full cam control in analysis mode, so move around, zoom in and out, whatever else you come up with. Think of it as
pretty cool.
Sandbox.
I like the presentation.
Analysis mode, you control playback. Can even pause when you feel the need. Then you use the editor console to unpause. Try it.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
I suspect we're going to use this a lot.
Dream as hell, right? In analysis mode, you get to view and even scan details of the enviro recorded by the BD roller. Focus on the heat. The gun this gonk gets from his buddy at the beginning.
Gonk.
Now scan it. Okay, right here. Excellent.
Excellent.
Now heads up. In analysis mode, you can ferret out background noise and conversations if the roller got close enough.
Alright.
So, any thoughts?
Unbelievable. Seriously.
Unbelievable.
What's happening right next to me?
It's crazy.
Recording implants work. They pick up everything, all the elements in the background. Then an editor tweaks them, makes them pop.
If this is the tutorial, I can accept it. You know, I accept the monotony.
What I see you kissing the flooring! Money! Never!
Sometimes you can analyze extra layers in the raw, stuff the roller's cyberware picked up. Meaning you should be able to grab heat signatures from her recording.
Huh. Hella nice.
Hella nice? Oh, this is hella steampunk. No, hella steampunk. Didn't know hella was a part of that grammar here. And boom.
They shot him and he never saw it coming. But you will.
Poor bastard.
Here it comes. My favorite part of the game. See the blinking thing over the entrance? Surveillance cam. Must have caught our share. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk.
There he is.
BD freaks are ready to pay a preem for a real flatline.
I bet the chat is like F in chat, guys. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most
pretty cool.
of the DVDs we do here are
pretty cool.
So Braindance is a pretty big part of the Cyberpunk universe. It's not just something used for adult films. There is an awful lot to it.
Bruh.
So in the world of Cyberpunk 2077, Braindance was invented way back in the early 2000s at UC Santa Cruz. It was developed as a way of recording a person's experiences and then playing them back for someone else, so that they could relive them as though it was happening to them. By 2077, it's become this global media industry, including things like movies, mass entertainment, things like that, video games, some interactive things, and of course adult fare as well. Now, in our game, we deal a lot with black brain dances, or XBDs as we call them, and there are different types of those, but the one that you saw in the trailer just there was a flatliner. Now that's where the person recording it actually dies during the recording. A mercenary can also use them for various things, and you'll see that in the game, of course.
And from the gameplay perspective, we have been working a lot.
I do still rocking them AirPods.
Trying to figure out the best way how to use the braindance in the game as a mechanics. So what we have settled on is this braindance editor mode. As a player, you will be able to run the braindance in the editor mode and see. As a player, you will run.
Yeah, this is just a retread of what we already seen. I'm glad they're explaining it again for the slow ones. Yeah, I suspect this game is gonna attract a lot of people.
As Pablo was saying,
those people are gonna get
Braindance
confused
as a storytelling
by these
tool.
mechanics.
It's not a collectible. It's not something where you're gonna go in and you're gonna play it and you're gonna be like, I've seen this before. And we can explore things like religion, various philosophical ideas, in a way that you might not otherwise experience.
I still don't know what type of religions are available,
So
or if we could join them.
About, while you're both here, I'd love to know, what is it about Cyberpunk that you guys are really excited for?
Patrick, excited for.
So one of the things that I'm most excited about in this game is the characters and the way they interact with the world. We've got this really interesting world that stretches all the way back to the Cyberpunk 2020 source material and all of these events and all those things.
Cops
those don't mean
crooked as hell
unless they connect with characters.
They ain't
and
even
so
hiding
when
it.
we come up with a character, we start with their function. What is this person? What do they do in the story? You can see all of those things in their environment, in their dialogues,
There's a
in
sheriff in the
how
game?
they operate in the world. And
I'm
we come up
fake.
with
This
that for
Jackie
all of our
Wallace.
characters. Now you look at someone like Victor Vector, and you're going to see stories
Victor
about
Vector?
his past in his environment and in his dialogue. We come up with that stuff even if we don't use it in the game, because it helps inform us as to who these characters are.
I would not be myself if I would not say that I'm the most excited about our quests. You will not find really a filler in this
be
game.
nicer,
Everything has a
Jeez,
meaning.
just
Like,
step
we
aside
put
him.
so much effort into making sure that everything is rewarding, is interesting, is talking about characters, as Patrick said, is talking about worlds, is talking about emotions, like touching the player in a really, like a real way. And I just can't wait to find out what you think. Okay, Holly, I need to ask for it. So, this is my notebook.
The scripted things, man.
Salsa quest
So
designer. The reason is because I dance salsa, and I'm a quest designer, so you know. So I started this notebook actually when we were really starting Cyberpunk. At the very beginning, cool. I wrote like a first note, and it says pretty much something along the lines of that we were starting with a prototype. When our concept artist actually
gonna be in the collector's edition?
And they said that they want to take a look at my notebook. I was like, what for actually? And they took some pictures
full of,
and they told me, yeah, well, you know, because we are looking
gonna be
for
like
a
that scene in
reference
The
material
Office to
for
try to take it.
notes of a psychopathic killer. so yeah, well, you may find maybe some of my notes in the game.
Earlier in this episode, I mentioned that media have been getting hands-on with the opening of Cyberpunk 2077.
The media.
And they will be posting their impressions right about now. We'll be back with episode 2 in just a few weeks. So, we shall see you soon.
Oh my god, a few weeks. November is gonna be a long time. So close yet so far. Oh my god, my boy, the relaxing end, already has his hands on this. The fuck, how did I not know? What the fuck?